It's Sunday setup time. For those that have been subscribed for a while, it's been a long time since you've heard me say that. So Sunday Setup was a series of videos that I post on my channel that shows me getting my family ready for the week, everything that I needed to do, whether it be cleaning, laundry, picking out my kids' clothes, planning lunches, meal planning, all of that I would do on Sundays to prep my family for the week. And long before there was anything called like a Sunday reset, I was doing Sunday setups on my channel. And this was back when my kids were really small. I mean, my oldest was maybe 3 and my youngest was 1. And it was important that I actually did this routine to like keep us on track for the week because, you know, my children were very dependent on me and my husband and just us just talking about the week and what we had coming up. And so many of you have been longing for me to bring back Sunday setup. But honestly, this season of life for me has been different, especially this last school year, where my kids were homeschooled for the year, not by me, but through our school district. And so they were home a lot. And so by Sunday, girl, listen, I was exhausted. I didn't want to do anything but just relax on Sundays. And that's kind of like the season that we had been in for a while. And so now with this upcoming school year, my girls will be returning to school, and it'll be a different kind of routine now that I have a teenager and a tween. And so it's different. You know, I don't have control over what they wear to school. I usually don't make their lunch, but I'm like interested in just filming this season that I'm in right now, you know, and so that I can capture that because I love looking back at the memories, looking back at those old Sunday setup videos, to know that I inspired so many working women, especially if you worked outside of the home, because at that time I did work outside of the home. I had, you know, a 40-minute commute. I worked outside of the home. I had just started working from home once a week, but at the time, yeah, I had a 40-minute commute there and then back, and so it was really important that I stayed on top of all the decision making and the planning on the weekend so that the week can go by smoothly, you know, because it does take a village to raise a family. It's not just me and my husband. It's like my parents and my sister and my in-laws that do so much for us. We're so blessed to have that community to help me raise our kids. And so Sunday setup was a crucial time. So if I just want to speak to the moms or wives or young ladies who are in that season where you're in the depths of it, where your kids and your family are relying on you so much, like just to keep the house up, to work outside of the home, or even to work from home, or even if you stay at home. Either way, when your family is reliant on you, I want to encourage you that season of life, honestly, it felt like, you know, it's so true when they say the days are long, but the years are short. It's crazy to me how a decade goes by so quickly. And so I encourage you to find those moments where you're just full of joy and you love looking at your babies and your home and just appreciate it the way it is. You know what I mean? Yes, my home looked a mess most of the time when my kids were young, but it was definitely lived in and definitely loved. And, you know, my kids didn't know the difference, you know? So it's okay. Don't compare yourself to anybody online, regardless of how perfect their life looks. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's a perfect mother, a perfect wife, a perfect employee, a perfect daughter, sister, friend, whatever. Nobody is. And there's no such thing as perfect balance. It's just doing what you can with the energy that you have at that moment. You know, so I definitely encourage you to take the time to just not like criticize yourself or put pressure on yourself, but to just love the season that you're in because it changes so quickly. So yesterday I made a pineapple upside down cake. I made a pasta salad and some deviled eggs. I made like almost 50 deviled eggs to take to my friend's house because that's where we went for the 4th of July. Girl, why did I forget the pasta salad? right in my fridge. Like, girl, this brain fog is serious. Okay. So I am just cleaning up from the mess that I made yesterday. And that's what I'm filming here, showing you now. But yeah, I was so upset with myself. I realized that I left the pasta salad after we blessed the food and we just sat down to eat. I just realized, oh my gosh, I left a whole huge bowl of pasta salad at my house in the fridge. Girl, I'm telling you, this season of life, like I said, that brain fog will hit you out of nowhere. It's crazy. But everything turned out delicious. I showed you the pineapple upside down cake earlier. That's what we had left. And, we'll just eat the pasta salad today for dinner with some burgers. But it was nice to just hang out with friends for the 4th. And like I said, I'm just cleaning up now. Before I get any comments like, why aren't your kids helping you? Why isn't your husband helping you? Everybody is helping me, but I don't typically film them because I'm the content creator, not them. So if they don't want to be on camera, I absolutely do not film them on camera. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up here because we were kind of in a rush yesterday. I was supposed to actually film me cooking because I did film me going to the grocery store to get the stuff that I needed. But girl, like I said, the brain fog at this time of the month is for real. Okay. Like, I cannot remember anything. I totally forgot to film while I started cooking. Like, I just cooked and then I remembered on my way to the party, like, oh my gosh, I was supposed to film me cooking everything that I cooked, but it is what it is. So I'm filming Clean With Me instead, but we had a good time and the food was absolutely delicious. I do get a few comments asking, hey, are you going to start filming Cook With Me's again? Or are you going to talk about keto again? I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I did get a channel strike on my channel for talking about my weight loss and keto. So I kind of shied away from talking about that, although it is a huge part of my life. But honestly, I haven't been eating ketogenically probably, in months, because I've been playing tennis so much and it's hard to play tennis and be in ketosis, especially when you're trying to get back into ketosis. It's hard because I play like almost 5 times a week. And so I haven't really been eating ketogenically, but I do try to, like I said, eat a lot of protein, make sure I'm very hydrated. It's incredibly hot. Almost everywhere in the United States right now is incredibly hot. I mean, it feels like it's over 100 degrees every single day. And sometimes I play in the evening. Sometimes I play early in the morning. Even early in the morning, it's 85 degrees outside. So it's very hot. So I try to definitely stay hydrated, make sure I'm eating enough protein to give me the energy that I need to, play while it's 100 degrees outside in Georgia. So, but I definitely have been cooking. I plan on maybe filming everything that I cook next week for my channel. And, just let me know, leave a comment down below and let me know what type of cooking videos you want to see. If you want to see cooking videos or anything else, just let me know down below. For these to use this, because it smells good. A little bit. All right, now that my kitchen is cleaned, I can make breakfast. And so what we're gonna have today, we're gonna have some grits and some sausage, and we'll call it a day. 3 out of 4 of us eat grits, but I always make like the 6 servings because, listen, we get hungry. Always go. I got my 6 1/4 cup. And now, once this boils, I'll add in 1 1/2 cups of grits. 1 cup. And then, a 1/2 cup. Now, I'm going to immediately start whisking. Whisk it, and I'm going to turn the heat down. All right, we're whisking. Catherine. and then I'm gonna put the top back on. I couldn't find my other top. So now I'm going to prep my sausages. Okay, so my grits are just about done. And then I'm making some sausage. I ran out of space. So I showed you the sausage I'm making. I try to we like them a little crispy. And then this is like the second batch that I'm making. And that's gonna be our breakfast today, y'all. And that's my Sunday. You know, it's like, I'm tired. I just want to relax. And so, what are we going to eat for dinner? I don't know. Probably burgers. And that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Just going down memory lane with Sunday Setup. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.